That's it. You made it.
Officially 6 o'clock.
Hello. Oh my god.
I remember his socks are right.
Oh, that's okay. What up, bitches? Woo!
Yo, you fucking did it.
Holy shit,
Good shit, dude.
Thanks, buddy. Have a seat. Oh, man. Was that something? Take a seat. How's that? Looking good. Well, first hour flew by wicked hard, like wicked hard. I couldn't tell the time, and so I don't really know like what was an hour.
But like
You know
that
what I mean?
first step.
But the
before
first
people
moment,
left,
I was
yeah.
just like, well, I'd been in the box before, so it's like nothing new. But having people like watching me was very different, and it was just kind of like getting used to like what I had in the box, you know, and just my all I was thinking was like time to draw, time to do some drawings and make some good, you know, as good as I could do drawings. But I was just
Yay, Mason. So cool, you rock. Rock on gesture emoji. Rock on gesture emoji. Rock on gesture emoji.
That's awesome. But yeah, I was just like hoping everything had gone well, like the setup was fine. Because, you know, we were like pretty rushed last minute, but like pulled everything together, like ended up going
just so you know, nothing
beautifully.
went wrong with the stream. It was up totally. You have a full VOD of 24 hours.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried. I was just, you know, I was ready for people to see me, you know, and see the work that I had like laid out, and I was just like how people are like gonna perceive this, you know, like they see it online in the videos and stuff, but like in person, I'm sure it's way different. And like I could hear people as well. So like as you guys were talking and stuff, I couldn't respond or really react or anything. But I was like, they probably think I'm like this is so weird, you know.
That's how you felt, just like being there, not being able
I
to
felt like
speak.
it was like very foreign. But like the confines of the box is like kind of comforting a bit. Like having the blanket there and like smells like my house.
How was the
and
audio?
stuff.
Could you hear clearly?
I could hear perfectly fine. Like when you guys were hanging out here after hours, like I could pretty much hear everything. Like TTS came through clear. The music is the only thing that's weird because it like kind of is like a little echo chamber, so it's like a little like disorienting. Bro, 5 hours.
Really?
I swear to God.
Really?
I did sleep, correct?
Yeah, you slept a little bit. You didn't
How
sleep
long?
that long.
I didn't
mean,
sleep.
Maybe a
Bro,
couple hours.
it felt like I literally slept like 8 hours.
I think.
Like
you
I
slept for
woke
a couple
up, I was fully energized. I was like ready to go. I was like, I saw the sun like start to come up, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, because I tuned in at like 4 a.m. You're still up.
Yeah, I slept. I don't know when, but I got a fat sleep in, and I know I missed some prompts.
Yeah.
But nah, it felt very fast. Like I can't believe I'm out right now.
Wow.
Like I cannot believe I'm out. It flew by.
That's crazy. I knew it was gonna feel really short or really long.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, you're either like focused. Like when you do things, your like time goes by fast. So that's why like people like when they're busy at work because it goes by. And so I was just drawing until I like there was an easy one or you know like I just finished it quick or whatever it was. Like there was one that was so clutch, dude. It was so clutch. It was like one dot.
And then rest.
Yeah, and then rest. I was like, bro, whoever did that, you're goated. You're goated for whoever did that.
Nice.
That was awesome. That was awesome. when I don't know, when everyone left and I was like alone. Like even after you had scared me and you left, I was like,
oh, it worked.
I was like, dude, yeah, you scared the shit out of me. I heard the music. I was like, say nah right now.
You texted me. That was so funny.
I was like, say nah right now, bro. Say nah.
Dude, you had no reaction when we were looking. All these
I definitely.
glitching out.
I heard the music. I thought like, I mean, it's a shared space, so like
Yeah.
people could be in and out. So I was like, oh, whatever. Like someone just. But like when you came around the corner, I was like, oh shit. I definitely jumped. But yeah, that when you guys left, I was like, fuck, like I'm here now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Alone. It's just me and these papers and this computer. So. Honestly, like getting comfortable because it's so small, you can't stretch out all the way. I'm trying to do like stretches sitting on the floor, like with my ass on the floor, like legs out, but like you just never, like I never felt like I could get like comfortable, except for that one time I slept.
Yeah.
I think I was just like exhausted. Yeah, that was probably the hardest. There was a point where I did have to poop, and I was like, you know, I might just like drop a deuce on the stream, throw the blanket over me. I was very, yeah, I was very afraid to like hotbox, like Dutch oven myself underneath that blanket.
Yeah, no courtesy flushes.
Dude, that would have been bad. But I'm fine right now. Like I'm chilling. I pissed like what 3 times? Was it?
Yeah, I think it was 3.
Yeah, like that was the only like scary part. There were some like prompts too that were just like, ugh. Something I didn't think about when going into this is I'm a knucklehead, bro. Like I don't know shit.
I think you did a lot of them really well.
Yeah, for the most part. But like this vagabond one, like isn't that an anime?
Yeah,
Vagabond?
it's a Viking anime.
Okay, shit, it's a Viking. I was like, let me do some JoJo shit. Like I've never seen JoJo.
That was good. Honestly, that was good. I like.
But you know, whatever. Yeah. I did like whatever I could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. How fast it went by. Like, bro, I swear to God, when I cooked like 3 prompts in a row, I would see like the time pass. You know what I'm saying? Like the sun starts to come up. I'm like, holy shit! Like it was really easy just like sink in time and just, you know, like it really made me think about like time in general and how it's so like it's very like everyone like observes time differently. You know what I mean? Like you guys went home, you slept and stuff. Like for me, it was like a blink almost. You know what I mean? When I'm drawing, I'm like fully engrossed, like in the drawing. So that goes by wicked quick. It did, bro. You probably saw on the stream a couple times. I'm going like this, dude. My thumb, like I don't know if you can see. I'll show this, dude. Look at my hands.
Whoa.
Like all this shit. I'll show the stream. Dude, like my thumb. So the thing with my utensils was that they were big. So that's like pretty helpful. If I had smaller utensils, bro, it would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with like holding things, and I hold it like a knucklehead. So like I squeeze and shit, but like my thumb definitely kills. Like it is sore for sure. My like my middle finger, like right here, is sore. Like my right hand is 100% sore. Wow. Absolutely. This was my project. I had no choice. I gave myself no choice. Yeah, I had to get it done. This is what I set out to do. And I want to keep everything integral, follow all my rules, and just keep going. No. I thought about it not like, oh, I'm gonna get out of this box right now, but it was like intrusive thoughts, like, damn, what if I like just got out of the box right now, drove home, I could be in bed, like, but nah, dude, there was no way I was quitting that shit. My back kills, bro. That wood is so uncomfortable to sit on, to lay on, to sit in there. I'm hunched over. That's why I didn't really stand, just because like getting up and down, it was like annoying, dude. So I was just like, whatever. After the reception was over, I just started storing them like in the box. I was like, boom, store, boom, store, so I could like toss out like 5 at a time. And but yeah, dude, my back kills. The comforter did nothing for that wood floor. My like hips and my shoulders, like, are just like, I'm a mad skinny guy, so like my bone is just straight on the wood, for the most part. Yeah. And yeah, just like my back and not being able to stretch out, like that just killed, bro. It killed.
Mason Terra 24 hours shirts now for sale. Only on masonnterra.com.
Hurry, purchase now.
If you have an idea, you just gotta do it. Like, I came up with this at work, doodling. I was like, obviously I was inspired by like other artists, but I was like, let me try it. You know what I mean? Like, it was early enough where I could do it like for the summer, and it would have been awesome for the summer. This was like a five-month thing, like start to finish. Like, I started this in like February, like just like the idea of it, ordering, little things here and there to start off. But like, if you want to do something, you just gotta do it. You can't be a chicken about it. You just like, just go for it. Go. Like, if you have an idea, I encourage you. You know what I mean? If this box inspires you to do something crazier, go right ahead. Let me know about it. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I learned some technical things, like, I don't know, as I was drawing, you know what I mean, I drew so many faces, and so many cats, and so many dogs, and so many lines, and so I was like, okay, the next time something like this comes up, I'm going to do it this way, or, something like this comes up, I'm going to do it that way, and just like, kind of, taking off the blanket of like my memory and my imagination, because I had no references for any of these. You know what I mean? Right. Like, it was just all off the dome, and I had to sit there and like picture it in my head, try and like see how I could draw it, and that kind of like training, like when you force yourself to do something like that, you have to get better. Like, there's no way you don't get better. You know what I mean? Even when I like threw the paper out, I was like, oh, I could have like, I remember this now. Like, oh, the face is this way, for Cat in the Hat, or like whatever, or like, oh shit, that's actually what the prompt meant. Whatever. You know what I mean? I was just like, whatever. It's out there now. So. I would improve upon the whole coding situation. I would definitely do this again. Obviously, like, bigger and better and, like, more grand. I gotta, like, top this, you know what I mean? I just can't do the same stuff. Right. But, I would definitely make it so that some way the queue, like, prioritized people that were here. So if there was a way, maybe it's like separate
queues,
like separate code
from the primary queue first, and then it starts doing
exactly. Like, if it's an in-person one, it gets put first,
right?
Because as I was in there, people would come in, type in, but they're like 40th in line.
Right.
But they're the ones that actually came and are gonna grab their drawing. 80% of these won't get picked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to, like, in hindsight, I definitely want to like prioritize the people that were here, so that things like, you know, when the show started at 6, people aren't flooding the site mobile that aren't going to get the drawing in person, and it's just like clogging up the queue for people that are here waiting for their drawing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I definitely would have improved that. I didn't even really think of that. I did not think I was going to get that many prompts.
Yeah, neither did we. We were very surprised.
That was nuts. I wouldn't make anything like more comfier or anything. This was fine. You know, maybe like more supplies or something like that. You know, ran out of paper,
Right.
that sort of thing. But I definitely started to tweak at the maybe like 9-hour mark, 11-hour mark.
Yeah, so that must have been like what time? Like past midnight. for sure. 4 in the morning.
Ish. Yeah, like well after people had left. Like, what time did you guys like leave?
I left at midnight.
12.
And
Okay.
we came back at like 1.
Yeah, 1. So it must have been like 4 o'clock then.
Yeah, I came back at like noon.
We call it. We were actually parked right outside here at 4 a.m.
Really?
Looking through you, and we were trying to wave, but you weren't.
Really?
Yeah.
I definitely started, like, I don't know if it was like sleep deprivation or like hunger, or I don't really know what it was. Just being in this environment, maybe the place is haunted. But McKay says I was watching at 4 a.m. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the reflections, like this reflects really well. So like when I was laying down and facing this way, like this wall, I could see the TV in the reflection.
Oh,
So I could like lay either way and always see the TV.
That's like another thing. You could see the reflection of those faces too, like from our end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
my
was-
God. Edwin's online looking at you, freaking you out.
Yeah. It like when I would like move my hand and make a quick mark, I like saw it in the reflection next to me. I was like, oh shit. And then I gotta like tell myself that it's just, you know, it's just like myself. Literally getting scared at my own reflection.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Did you hear the TTS messages that I sent last night to wake up?
I did not.
Because there was one, I sent one, it was from John Julio. I said,
Really?
I said, get up. And then you got up, looked around, and rolled over and pulled the blanket
Really?
up. Yeah.
So there was a point last night where the prompts were kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. they
And
were
definitely
fun.
someone just spammed.
Yeah.
Because it was like cat, black cat,
I was-
kitten,
yeah,
this
so-
and that. I saw that and I was like, I already did those. I'm sleeping for like a half hour.
Yeah, so what I was doing was I was in the queue and I was deleting duplicates and deleting stuff that I thought was like kind of lame, like
Yeah.
that, like 3 cats again, like you did 3
Facts.
cats before.
Facts.
But again, like I did sleep for maybe like a couple hours,
Yeah.
so that I did miss some stuff. But
Yeah.
I was up with you pretty much the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
Because I got home, it was like 1 in the morning, and then I had to restart the stream,
Yeah.
make sure it stayed on. Slept a little bit, Spencer called me, had to restart the stream again.
Nice.
Slept a little, my alarm went off, woke up, restarted the stream again. Then I was like up, took a while to fall back asleep, and then my alarm went off, went to go restart the stream again.
Damn.
So, but
That's crazy.
but I did that so that way we could have it all preserved and it wouldn't be ending any of the streams. So Instagram and YouTube would both be full VODs. You should have all the Instagram VODs in your drafts.
Okay.
And all the YouTube ones are just on your channel.
Bet. Yeah, I don't know how many prompts I missed. Like, I don't know how long
I
I
couldn't
slept
tell
for.
you, yeah.
Like, it was fine. That sleep was worth it. Like not detrimental, but like crucial for like the rest of the. What's up, Sam?
Yo, what's good?
What up, brother? That was crucial, bro. Yeah, it was absolutely crucial. And I think the only other thing was the queue. Like when a new thing came up, it was kind of quiet. So like sometimes I missed it, or like it didn't. Yeah, it didn't play on the speaker.
Which is so weird because like the JBL was connected the whole time, and it was just like.
I think it's a JBL thing. I think it's like an input thing. Like JBLs are meant to play like music, so like longer audio segments. So like quick, like even when it did play on the JBL, it was like the first like 0.5 milliseconds were like cut off. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So like,
yeah.
maybe it was like a JBL thing, but it was fine. It was fine. But yeah, it was pretty nuts. You know, like when it was daytime, I don't know, maybe like 9 a.m., 8 a.m. What time did you get here, Sam?
10.
10:30. So like before that, it was before people got here, and the stream. So the Lexan is like Velcro, so you just push it and it's Velcroed up. Yeah.
He actually jumped out.
Yeah.
Were you worried about like leaning on it and it like coming off?
Absolutely. I think that happened a couple times.
Oh,
and I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
because I see that. Well, you came out.
Well, yeah, I came out, so that's fine.
Were you thinking about anything besides just the prompts? Like, what was like some of the thoughts in your head?
Yeah, I was thinking about like, okay, should I eat it? I was nervous to eat. That's why I didn't eat the Five Guys. That's why I didn't eat the meatballs. Because I knew if I put something in me,
You're gonna poop.
yeah.
That you did when you ate the bacon poop and all.
No, just thinking about, okay, when can I sleep? How fast can I do this drawing? Like when it was the nighttime, I was like, all right, when can I sleep? Because I wanted to get them done quick, so I could like take a quick, like literally 3-minute nap.
Yeah, because I noticed you would finish a prompt early and then you would just like lay down and close your eyes for a few minutes.
So helpful. Like I probably went into REM that one time where I missed those.
Oh yeah.
That was like a deep sleep because I woke up and I was like, oh shit. I like forgot I was here. I didn't know what time. I was like, I pray to God the time didn't pass that much.
Yeah. I don't think a whole lot of time passed, but
Yeah.
we can go back and look.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Like,
When
what am
I
I gonna do when I'm gonna get out?
when I gave you that water, you were out of water, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had no water.
Dude,
to
cause I
start off
seen
with.
you like finish that, and I was like, I think he's out, bro.
Yeah, I had the
Dude.
Gatorade. I was like, is someone gonna toss me a water?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I was like, wait.
That was before I gave you that case?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, way before. Even before going into the box, I was thirsty.
Yeah.
I was like, I probably should have. I didn't want to chug, so I like had to piss in front of. I didn't really want to piss in front of people.
Right. Yeah.
I'd rather just do it like when the reception was over, all that stuff. But yeah, just like keeping to my rules, not talking, not making much. I didn't want to make any eye contact with anyone. I didn't want to acknowledge anyone. Just straight up like solitude in the box, like trying to keep that important. You know?
Right. Were there any like interactions that people did to you that you like remember and noticed or thought were notable?
I remember the nips. That was pretty awesome. I got 3 nips. That was pretty solid. That got me through like a couple hours.
Shout out Stephanie Mello.
Shout out, yeah. Interactions. I remember like last night making things for like the people that kind of stayed, that were waiting for the drawing, and like hearing what they had to say. Just like hearing people talk about the drawings, talk about this experience, talk about me. It was just like interesting to hear like what people thought, and it seemed like everyone was under the impression that I couldn't hear them, or it
That's
was like
what we
muffled.
I
thought.
thought
We
you
were
like,
talking
muffled
Yeah,
it,
which probably was like beneficial for me.
We thought it was like muffled.
Yeah, so we were unfiltered.
Yeah, which was pretty nice.
Yeah.
It was cool to hear you guys like just be straight up and.
I'm thinking in the future you should probably have like a nice little easel or something.
Yeah.
With something,
For sure.
a board.
Explaining
With what exactly.
Yeah.
What your whole. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because all of this was planned. Like every artist that I had, I handpicked. I wanted them in this show because of their style, because of how they do their work. You know, Edwin's stuff, surprise, surprise, is all AI. That's all made with AI. This is like the first time I've ever seen AI images in frame, in a gallery setting, with the gallery placards. You know, it's very like taboo, and so I wanted to push that. I wanted to like push, you know what I mean? Whether you want to call it art or not, whatever it is, it's an image, and it's gonna evoke something out of people, and it definitely did. And so I think it has every right to be up on this wall, whether it's made from a robot or a human. You know, like you could value shit made by a human more, which is fine, but like I consider this worthy to be on the wall as well. And same with the nail stuff. Like it's new. It's you know, something you've never seen before. It's unexplainable. You know, some things look familiar but not really. So I want to like push that envelope with AI. I mean, the whole box is essentially like an organic AI. The original name for this show was Organic, or like Organic 1.0 or Organic 1. That was the original name, because I wanted to have like a organic intelligence doing these images. And so the whole theme of this is like AI and kind of like exploring this like weird gray area and like pushing some boundaries of like what we can consider artworks, to put on display and stuff. So I agree. I think like a placard explaining it would definitely help and kind of like tie everything together and have everything make a bit more sense, like as a whole. Because you know the gallery space itself is a work of art, right? Like where things are placed, you know, where I decided to put things, the order of the paintings, the lighting was a part of the experience as well. So I want it to be, you know, kind of under that like umbrella of like artificial intelligence and computer and you know, meshing like digital life and like organic life together. So yeah, that makes a bit more sense.
Did any of the decisions that we made, like with the paper?
Oh, you guys were awesome.
Yeah.
You guys were incredible. Like something would happen, and then like I'd be like, all right, let's see what they do here. And then you'd say an idea, or you say an idea, I'd be like, literally perfect. Like the idea with these papers was not my idea. That was your guys' idea. I mean, you said something last night, not to me, but like to people here, that like, it'll be cool to see the pile in the morning. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. Like that's right. And so to kind of take that idea and just like have fun with it, move all the lights and set them up in this display.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of highlight.
Yeah.
Work,
if these were all in a pile on top of the table, you wouldn't be able to like grasp the whole, you know, extent of this.
Did you like the song we played?
Yeah, that was funny. It was either that or I would have had Alice in Chains. Man in the Box. Could have been cool too.
Oh, that would have been cool too.
It would have
I
been
wasn't
cool.
thinking that hard.
Yeah, that's okay, but like it was cool. It was appropriate, I'd say.
Yeah.
When you started playing it, I was like, whatever. But, I liked it. It was cool. It was cool.
I think that happened, unfortunately.
I think Terra did. That's hilarious.
Yo, let's put this straight here. So yeah, Dad, can you hold up this shirt real quick? My hands are filthy. I don't want to stain that one. But shout out South Coast Entertainment. Goated for letting me use the lights, like everything. Like incredible. And letting me use their basement sweatshop for the shirts. Can you see it good? There's a bit of a delay, but I'm sure they can see it fine.
That one's my favorite.
Extremely helpful. Shout out Paramount Tool, shout out Dave specifically for letting me shoot everything in that warehouse. It was a nightmare to like set everything up. We'll never do that again, but it was so worth it. That space is so killer. We'll probably go there, shoot again, something else.
We'll never do it again. We'll do it again.
But not the box, not the box. Shout out, of course, Co-Creative, this beautiful gallery space, and letting me have a show here for the month. So this will be up like the rest of the month.
I'm gonna go in the box and like configure some things, kind of.
I realized it was the whole month.
Yeah, this will be here whole month. So
The box too?
Yep, I'll configure the box how I left it, kind of how I had it, just because I had to move some things around to, to get out. But like piss bottles staying in there, buckets staying in there, beds staying in there, all the supplies are staying in there. We'll probably take that out so it doesn't get rotten. The nuts we'll take out. But you can come here, see the box, see the paintings. Shout out all the New Bedford accounts that reposted my stuff. Shout out Bridgewater. That was incredible. New Bedford Guide, goated. Shout out Edwin, bro. Shout out Edwin's Online. Goated for letting me use these prints. Like, just incredible. Had to have this here. You're literally the pinnacle of AI images, like top of the line. I love all his stuff. It's just so odd, and like I wanted to show this to like my family and stuff and freak them out and see what they thought. So shout out Edwin, shout out Mendel, Rat Garbage, dude, awesome. Can't believe I was able to get some of your artwork here. I hope to meet you one day and like exchange shirts or whatever. I want to get some merch from the site. He makes insane stuff, so go to his website, Rat Garbage. He's also an MMA fighter, so you can like watch his fights and stuff. I want to train with you one day, Mendel, Rat Garbage. Do some grappling somewhere, I don't know, but yeah, we can train or some shit. Shout out McKay for making beautiful paintings. Stood up to the occasion to create something for me. I wanted to include her in this. So shout out McKay. Mikhail, shout out, bro. I don't even know where to begin with everything, bro. Got me up, bro. Like, I honestly don't even know where to begin. This kid was just like by my side, just like doing everything. I called him up, yo, we're going to the studio, all right. So like just goated, bro, goated. And forcing him to get into some fine art stuff, making some paintings. So he's debuting his like first paintings here, but we'll continue to work for, you know, we're gonna make some cool stuff. We got a lot of stuff in the basement, in the studio there. So shout out that, all the posters, the editing, this, that, just incredible help. McChristian, go follow McChristian, designed this whole outfit, the whole thing, except for the barefootness. But shirt, pants, custom one-of-one pants with the creation of Adam on the crotch, Pegasus on the legs. We got the Gothic windows on the back pockets. Incredible stuff. Go follow him. Go spam the shit out of him. McChristian on Instagram. Shout out Logan for, first of all, printing all the prints that you see, printed by Logan. So shout out Logan. And of course, for manning the helm, manning the entire helm of this operation, running the stream, running the Instagram, running the display, all the computers, this, that, cameras, this. Incredible help. Literally could not have a better crew with me to set this shit up and remember everything and swapping the code, you know what I mean, at 10, like just awesome. You picked it up like this, so it was perfect. Shout out my family, my mom, my dad, obviously the biggest help and support for this entire thing. Allowing me to like do this ridiculous shit and not really judging me for it. Just letting me do, you know what I'm saying? Just incredibly supportive. So thank you, Dad. I know my mom is probably watching, so thank you, Mom. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it all. Shout out everyone that came to the show to support. I don't know who came. I didn't see, you know, I saw, like, I recognized shoes and voices, but that was pretty much it. So if you were quiet and didn't put your shoes up next to the box, I probably didn't know we were there. So if you were, thank you. This is not the last one. keep an eye out for future things. Shirts are going to be going on the site soon, so you can cop those if you weren't able to cop one in person.
I think you've hit everyone.
Yeah,
If there's anyone that he's missed, we apologize, but your love, then we appreciate it.